Good morning everyone, hope you're doing alright. We've got a new Discord server now, so I'm going to make a video on that. However, for the time being, we're going to look at the COT data, and we can see how the net non-coms, which are the banks and institutions, they are selling the euro. And you can see how we've come to this area of support here. Dollar is declining, but not as aggressively as the euro. So let's go to look at yen, because that's obviously going to be important to check. And they shorted yen, and so they're all in decline. So this week might be a bit tricky from a COT perspective. Let's look at the pound. Nice quick video today. Likewise, they shorted the pound and the yen and the dollar. Canada shorted. We're sort of range bound a little bit on the CAD, you can see. Let's take CAD off, and then we'll look at quickly look at gold. Actually, they really sold gold. However, we have to note on the spreadsheet is that the retail guys have shorted gold, so it's going to be a battle of who's going to be right: the banks, institutions, or the retail guys. The thing is, this data is from Tuesday, and perhaps they've repositioned since, so we might see a reversal. However, I think this is probably a little bit more powerful than retail sentiment. It's worth noting that they've really shorted gold, so they might have looked at that COT data. Potentially, I'm not sure, but they've really shorted it, so it'd make it a buy for us from a contrarian perspective. However, that puts us against the the COT data. So whether or not who's going to be right, banks and institutions or the retail guys? The retail guys are normally wrong, and this might reverse. But we don't know, because this is from Tuesday. It looks quite heavy. And if we keep going like we're going, we're going to possibly break the zero. And we haven't seen that in ages, a long time for gold. So it might just be a tricky week, I think, so far, because nothing is really agreeing. We haven't had any crossovers. Take gold off. We'll look at Kiwi. I think this is going to be sideways. Yeah, nothing really to comment there. No crossover or anything like that. And oops, yeah, we can keep yen on, but we can take New Zealand dollar off, and we'll look at the Swiss franc. And pretty much the same as the Kiwi, so sideways. So what we're looking for are crossovers, and we're not going to get any crossovers right now, and there isn't any clear indication. The thing of note was probably gold, and we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Let's take Swiss franc off, but gold back on. And so that's it. So maybe it's going to continue to fall based on this COT data, or it might find some support because retail guys have shorted it, and then has to be someone to take the other side of that trade. So it might be a buy. So be careful. I think if you use like strong technical analysis, you should be fine, and just know where your exit is. If you don't know where your exit is, gold can do a lot of destruction. I know personally that it can actually do a lot of destruction to your account, and I've lost quite a bit of money on gold because I was not knowing where my exit was. And then of course you try and average out of that trade, and then it makes it worse for yourself. So just be careful, know your exit, and you should be okay. And potentially it might just be all eyes on the CPI data from the Eurozone tomorrow. Today just might be a bit of a chop fest. So what I'm going to do now is make a video on Discord just to give you a quick overview, and I've done a lot of work on it on the weekend, so I'm going to be taking it easy today. But for now, for a COT perspective, this will wrap up this week, and nothing really clear, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here with gold. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.